Hi, folks. Welcome to the virtual players meeting for the Breeze Through the Trees. I'd first like to acknowledge our sponsors, Peace Surplus, our title sponsor, who generously donated $500 and t-shirts for everybody who registered before September 1st. And I might have t-shirts for some of you who registered after September 1st. Curtis Knott, Jeff Schmidt, Stan Johnson, Stacy Briscoe, Alex Stone, and Chris Etling all generously sponsored holes for the tournament. Little America has provided a lot of support and the opportunity to put this course in on their land. And of course, Innova and Discraft are also sponsors of the tournament. I'd also like to acknowledge and give credit to Stan Johnson and Tyler Winston for designing this course and who were very patient as a number of us provided various tweaks and suggestions as they finalized the layout. A little bit about the course. The course was developed in partnership with Little America in anticipation of the 2023 Worlds. I might mention that we've also sketched out a second course on the property that will be smaller, shorter than this course, but it'll be in the neighborhood of our other city courses, about 5,500 feet in distance, and we hope to break ground on that here pretty quick. This is a course in progress, and this tournament will give us an opportunity to see how well it plays. Do we have any pinch points, any backups? Can we move the tees to a better place for the basket location? So I appreciate you guys being the guinea pigs, and this will help us improve the course. We've done quite a bit of work getting the course ready. This includes picking up tons of trash, cutting lots of limbs to make fair fairways, and also flattening out areas for tee pads. I should mention that because this is a course in progress, we're going to have a combination of fly pads and earthen tee pads, and we'll have a mishmash of various tournament approved baskets. Just to let you know, we have 3 different layouts on the course. The gold layout is the longest layout, and that will be used by the MPO and the MP40s. A slight modification to that layout, which will entail playing hole 3 from the short tee rather than the long tee, will be used by the MA1s and the MA40s. Otherwise, they will play everything else long. And then the blue layout, which will be used by all the other divisions. And this one has 12 holes with the same tees as everybody else, but there'll be 6 shorter tees that you'll play from. The length of the longer layout is somewhere in the neighborhood of 87 to 8,800 feet, and the shorter layout is just about 7,700 feet. I should mention that we've used 2 different estimation techniques on distances. One is using a rangefinder, and the other is using UDisc. We display both of those at the tees. The UDisc distances are on the laminated team signs, and the rangefinder distances are on the taller sign that you'll find there. We won't know the actual distances until we take a tape measure and measure the holes. Both the gold and the blue layouts are on UDisc. If you haven't loaded UDisc onto your phone, you might want to do so you can navigate the course a bit more easily. I should mention that playing hole 3 after you throw your tee shot as you approach the green, you've got to cross a rocky drainage ditch. This is very uneven footing, and you need to take great care in crossing that ditch. Trying to cross that with a cart is impossible, so please don't even try to do so. You'll need to carry your cart over the ditch. We do have another option if you don't want to cross the ditch, and that's to the right of the lake, where you can go up the ridge, across the ridge, and over to the green. It's a bit more of a walk, takes you past the number 5 pin, number 4's tee. So if you do take that route, make sure you're not interfering with play of people on that holes. As far as the lake goes, I strongly encourage people not to enter that lake. It's full of nasty solvents, a lot of stuff running off the truck stop just up above. So we'll try to retrieve discs at some point in time and try to get them back to the right people. But for your safety and health, please don't enter the water. A little bit of good and bad about the course in general. The good is that we've got this really beautiful carpet of native fescues, gramias, squirrel tails, and other grasses and forbs. The bad part of it is that carpet can easily hide your discs. So when you're throwing, or when others are throwing on your card, make sure everybody watches the throws so you can more easily find the disc and not spend a lot of time looking for it. There will be a warm-up area. That warm-up area will be west of the Little America complex. You'll see it's got a bunch of low-growing rabbit brush and pine saplings, and that's an area that you can use to warm up. The rules. All PDGA rules apply. There is no 2-meter rule. No 2-meter rule. OB comes into play on 3 holes. On hole 3, let me walk through that, and we'll go through that as each group tees off. Hole 3, if you're playing from the long tee, again, this is just MPOs and MP40s. If you do not cross the lake and you do not clear the string marking OB, you will use the short tee pad as a drop zone. If you do cross the lake all the way, but you tend to hyzer out or go to the left and end up in the drainage ditch, take OB relief from where you entered the drainage ditch. On the short tee, if you tee off from the short tee and you do not cross the lake and you end up in the water, you have the option of taking your second shot from where your disc last was bounds, or you can re-tee with a penalty, of course. I should mention, especially from this short tee, there is an area to the left of the lake, a bailout area, where if you don't think you can throw the entire distance to the pin, to the green, you can lay up on that area to the left and then have a short pitch up to try to get your 2 or your 3. Next OB is on hole 5. Past the pin, there's a steep slope that goes into the lake. If you happen to go past the pin, catch an edge and roll into the lake, your OB, take your OB from where it went into the lake. Hole 6, there's OB and it's past the pin by the road. Again, if you go OB there, take it where it went out of bounds and with a penalty stroke. No smoking of any kind is allowed on the course. No alcohol can be consumed by player or caddy during the round. The payout, top 40 in the pro division will get paid out. Right now I'm looking at about $750 added cash to the pro payout. Top 50 of all AMs will get paid out. The payout by division will range from about 137% to 147% of what entry fee is. So we're paying out more than the entry fee. That's it, folks. We're excited that you're here to preview the course and test it out for us. As I said, it's a work in progress, and we're receptive to any input you can provide. If you've got any questions about the tournament, please post them below and I'll do my best to respond. Thanks, and we'll see you Friday for check-in. Again, check-in starts at 2 o'clock, goes till about 5:30 at Little America. If you can't make check-in on Friday, get there an hour before your tea time, and you could check in then. Tea times will be posted tonight. Thank you. See you then.